Why is it glitchy?
I don't know. Do you
That's,
think it's actually like that, or is it just our camera?
I don't know.
Hey, everybody, are there weird flashing lines in our face? Let us know.
We'll see when it catches up. This will be a slightly delayed start to Reverse the Verse. We are having, yes, you are seeing it too. Okay, hold on. We'll be right back. Hey, all right, we're back.
Now we're not randomly flashing out of existence.
Hi guys, welcome to Reverse the Verse. It is Friday, October 2nd, 2015. I'm your community manager, Jared Huckabee. This is...
I'm Ben Lesnick. I do space stuff.
And this is...
Alexis.
She Alexis.
No.
I tried to turn it into a verb, it didn't work.
No, it didn't at all.
Yep. For those of you who have never seen Reverse the Verse, this is the Cloud Imperium Games' community team's weekly informal live stream where we chat with our fans, check in, talk a little bit about our week, and take some questions from the team, from our fans rather. We have some late arrivals joining us. That's Justin Chambers, our editor. Hi, Justin.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi. And probably working in the background will be Toast. So Ben, what did you do this week?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing much happened this week.
It was a pretty slow week.
Yeah.
I mean, not much at all went around. Honestly, I think we could have just stayed home most of the week.
I think probably we would have stayed home. Everything would have been fine. No, we made the Endeavor. Endeavor was awesome and great and wonderful. We launched season 2 of ATV. We're calling season 2. We kind of turned the office into a new set. We figured it was time to freshen things up a bit. Reaction's been great to that. I did mention the Endeavor. I'm sure everyone who cares has followed some of the drama of the past few days. It looks like that's all turned out to be a load of something. I
got no words that I can say. Every word I can think of can't be said, or rather shouldn't be said.
But no, it's on the balance. It's been a pretty good week. We got to make a spaceship. That's always good. We've got the Endeavor out there. The Endeavor. Personally, I think I've done pretty much nothing fun this week. It's all been Star Citizen, 36 hours a day.
Star Citizen's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. We have the best job in the world still.
All right,
No matter
I want you
what.
to try saying it with a little more conviction this time.
No, I would be a terrible PR mouthpiece in reality because I wear my heart on my sleeve. And,
That he does.
I know that.
He does. So the
Not
Endeavor.
my heart.
The Endeavor sale goes right up until through SitCon. SitCon is Saturday, October 10th. We'll be ending the sale on that Monday following, so plenty of time if you're still on the fence about your Endeavor. There will be 3 Q&A posts. The first one goes up later today. It'll consist of 10 questions taken from the very, very long question and answer thread. So don't fret if your question isn't there. We've still got 2 more. They'll come next week. Check next week's Comlink schedule that goes up on Monday to find out what days specifically.
I think probably Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah. And right up until SitCon. So, yeah, Alexis,
Yes.
what was your week like?
Getting merchandise stuff prepped for CitizenCon. We learned how to MailChimp this week, which was very
Yes, we did.
exciting. I sent my first MailChimp out. If you got the Endeavor email on Wednesday, that was me.
Yep.
And that's why there was an extra line at the top that shouldn't have been there.
Yes, we've learned how to send you mass emails.
Yes. And CS tickets, as usual.
Although I think CS has a pretty good handle right now.
Oh, they
It's
do.
quieted
Oh yeah,
down.
they've crushed it. They've crushed it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a number of threads on the forum right now talking about how happy people are with CS.
Good,
And
I think
that's
It's nice to hear.
I'm Sandy and then the guys out in the UK doing a great job. So,
yeah.
hooray for CS.
Yeah, it's very appreciated, guys. They do see that. They do see that stuff, and it helps.
It means a lot.
So-
I mean, when we see all this crap, it does get us down. we care about this job. It tugs at you, your soul. So it's good to see kind words. We appreciate it.
Gotcha.
And without going too much into detail about all this bullshit, everything's fine here. Everything's good. How are you?
You were paraphrasing Han Solo?
I was paraphrasing Han Solo, yes.
Let's see. Justin,
What's going on, Mike?
how was editing a brand new ATV?
Well, see, this is the thing. I feel like I learned how we used to do it, and then we changed everything. So it really does feel like day one all over again. But I love the new setup. I love the new look. And I finally learned how to spell hanger. Well, actually, I lied. I still don't know how to spell it, but I promise next time it'll be spelled correctly.
Yes, some of the more eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed that in our hangar lighting improvement sneak peek, it was spelled hanger, not
I'm
hangar.
sorry.
And no, I'm the captain of that ship. I have to take responsibility for the members of my crew. So that was Justin's fault.
We still mess up the flare and flare spelling as well. So.
Yes, we
Yes, and we're gonna
It's,
keep doing
it's
it.
an ongoing typing or typo.
We're just so fast,
Yeah.
but we live life, in the fast lane, so it's cool.
But we hope you enjoyed the changes to
I like
ATV. Most of the feedback we're seeing seems to be fairly positive, so we'll keep getting better. We've got a lot of cool segments coming up in the coming weeks.
And it's going to be best when we get to the new office, which, by the way, is where Sandy is today. That's why she's not here. She's off supervising the setup at our fantastic new office, which we're very excited to move to.
Yay!
Yeah.
Although I do like what we've done with the set here.
I know,
Yes.
it's like...
This is a good change.
Yes.
You show my? Can we turn the camera around? Show my desk and.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry if you get dizzy, guys. We're gonna. Whoa. I'm trying to do it so. That's Chris Robox.
Mr. Robot.
That's Chris Robox. That used to be where my desk was, and Chris Robox kept me company. There's a bunch of Wing Commander stuff, including film canisters from the movie.
There's my desk. Yay!
That's Ben's desk.
Ben's desk. Woo! What a nice desk. Hooray for Ben. That space right there where you were seeing my desk was the old ATV set. We would have to cram ourselves in that little corner.
Yes.
And
Yes, that's where we used to film ATV.
Yeah.
Right there, between that brick wall and that little outcropping there. That's where this desk used to fit, and we used to film ATV there.
I would have to do this weird fat guy dance to kind of like hula underneath the camera hangy downy thing, microphone hangy downy thing. Technical term, Hollywood Ben.
Yep. And then that's the board with all the cool stuff coming up for ATV. Oh,
You can't let them see the big board.
but to see the big board. And then see, can we come all the way back around?
Oh, and up there, that's where our artists live.
That's the box we keep Tom Hennessy in.
Tom Hennessy is shaking his head.
And then we come right back around. That's our new audio setup. That's why we should sound better than we normally do. Hopefully. And then we come right back around. Woo!
That view of Ben's desk is great because I think a lot of this place looks bigger on camera than it is in actuality, and
Yeah.
from this angle you can really see that.
Could you hear Toast just now? I'm
Let us
curious.
know.
I honestly don't know.
How good is that sound set up?
Sounds good so far, they say.
Nice.
Talk, Toast. Let me hear. Say something, Toast. I'm looking at the thing. Say something.
Yeah,
Toast.
say something?
Yeah, talk.
About what? I mean, I do my
Alright,
work
never
this
mind.
week. We've all been a little distracted this week, let's put it that way.
I think I can barely hear you.
Well, a lot of us were blinded by science, of course.
That's why we have glasses.
No.
No? Okay.
All right, who else is here? What did I do this week? Revamped Around the Verse. It's pretty much what most of my week was. Spent a lot of time in chatting with the chatizens. Is that what we call them, chatizens? Alexis, you're hiding behind my.
I'm trying to read what's going on in chat.
Wow, my hair
I like
is
to know what the people are saying.
awkward hair. And so I hope you like the changes to Around the Verse. It was a lot of work. in a short turnaround, but I think it turned out pretty good, and it'll get better. So, I like the new format, Jared. Thank you. Amontillado on Twitch. Angry Peas is I don't know what he's laughing at, but he seems to be laughing pretty intensely.
Listen, let's just face it right now. No one ever knows what Angry Peas is laughing at.
He's actually saying, he was saying Lando, not, he wasn't laughing.
Oh, he was saying Lando.
I was saying Boo Earns.
Alright.
That was okay when you were a Simpsons referencing. How did we get the blue out of our hair? Chepu.
Well, you should see my living room. It washed out. I washed my hair about 6 times that night. Welcome to Ben's Shower Chat, where you get all the details of my grooming habits. No, it was just a lot of scrubbing.
Yep. There was about 5 shampoos and 3 conditioners before my hair felt like hair again.
I don't believe in conditioner myself, and I have luxurious long hair, so
Really? That's without conditioner?
no conditioner. I have never been a conditioner
Sometimes
person.
he uses a 2-in-1.
I was going to say, he's using a 2-in-1. He's cheating.
I don't think he knows that, though.
Oh.
I use the black one. It's the big black.
That's not a 2-in-1.
Okay. Then
Oh,
there
no,
we
that's
go.
the Tresemme.
Tresemme. There we
Tresemme,
go.
wow. Wow, okay. He wasn't lying, luxury at its best.
Why did that get such a big reaction out of Justin?
I know the guy with no hair. Well, my wife is a hairstylist. So, when it comes to hair, I know
Have
my
none.
way around a brush.
Your wife is a hairstylist and you have no hair.
I know I don't get to benefit from the perks. Okay.
I just never seen that reaction out of Justin before. He's been here weeks. He's never been that excited about anything. We mentioned Tresemme and he just...
Well, I thought he was kidding, but then he throws out these like names, and I'm like, okay, he's not lying.
Aren't you glad you tuned in this week?
Yeah.
So once again, Reverse the Verse is the Cloud Imperium Games community team's informal live stream with the fans. All right, 11:13. It's close enough to a quarter hour. We can start the question and answer portion of our show. I think.
Thank God.
I think we have to. For
Oh,
those
you
of
know what? We forgot to talk about because we. It seems like it was about 6 years ago, but it was in fact.
Hold on. I've got a call from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
This seems like
Everyone in
it's
silence.
gonna.
Wow, it won't silence. There it goes. Sorry, guys.
Wing Commander live stream.
Yes.
We had a fantastic time last Saturday, Wing Commandering it up with a bunch of our old friends, and we played the entire game. I beat K2.
Yes. In one shot.
Yeah. It was a really, really good waste of a Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Chris Roberts came, of course. Did
Yes.
so well.
If you missed it, it's up on YouTube in its entirety, much to the chagrin of some people. But we timestamped it so you can skip along to the best parts.
Do you know about the silent function on your phone?
Yeah, no. Somebody's pocket calling me. They even said, sorry, pocket called lol. I just got a lol from a wrong number. All right, that's on silent now. But yeah, no, it was seeing Chris Roberts show up, which we had hoped for, but I didn't expect. But he showed up, sat down, played the game for the first time in 25 years. Was less than
Perfect?
perfect.
Less than perfect.
Less than perfect. That's better than what I was going to say. It was less than perfect. But no, it was. It's worth watching just to see me try to keep a straight face sitting next to Chris Roberts playing Wing Commander. It was one of the great feats of my life.
It was pretty cool. It's one of those ones I'm going to tell somebody else's grandkids about.
Yeah, it's pretty much the last Let's Play anybody ever has to do about Wing Commander.
And we'll be doing another Let's Play about Wing Commander in December to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Secret Missions 1, which will be even harder, because back then DLC wasn't more of the same. It was, oh, you beat the first one, well, try this. It's 16 missions. Every single one is a killer.
Yeah, and we'll probably end up acting out the parts again,
Oh, we'll definitely end up acting out the
which we
parts
really
again.
should have planned on doing ahead of time because.
Yeah, you guys should definitely practice that ahead of time.
Although
What do
that
you
was my
mean?
favorite part, though, when you guys started voicing the characters.
I'm Captain Halcyon. Any questions? Of course not.
All right.
Mr. Lafon, what are you doing here?
Yes, yes, you have not lived until you've heard Ben's French lady. Beautiful, but Belgian.
Belgian, yes.
Beautiful Belgian woman voice.
And this is something that's come up since the stream. People were like, no, Angel's not Belgian, she's French. She is Belgian, she's from Brussels. According to the description in claw marks, they speak French there.
All right. Let's move on to the question and answer portion. Guys, if you would like us to answer your question, please submit your question with a prefix question in capital letters surrounded by brackets. It helps pull it out from all the craziness of chat.
We love brackets.
Yeah, we love brackets and questions. So give us the right prefix so we can see it, so we can see them and whatnot. And of course, if we don't pick your question, it's nothing personal, guys. It's probably just because we don't have an answer for it yet, or we're not prepared to share that answer with you yet.
I saw somebody asking if we're going to have more ball caps soon. I believe in the new year we're going to have some Squadron 42 caps available.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. So next few months we should have something.
I'm excited. I like hats.
You know,
Alex.
that's not gonna fit you. Shut up.
It's hat size discrimination.
He's right though.
No, we are actually, we got a lot of requests for flex fit last time, so we're looking into some other options.
If we can get flex fit.
Yeah.
I have to special order my baseball caps from bigheadcaps.com, and that's a real website, and I was ashamed to go there, but it was necessary. All right,
Now that is a hat.
there you go. There you go.
I gotta
Yeah,
listen.
just-
That's the Hollywood Ben hat.
I
There
should
we
explain
go.
the background of this hat. Our supplier in China, who does all of our merchandise, sent us, when we were first making the Star Citizen hat, they sent us a bunch of samples, and a bunch of them were like knockoff Yankees hats, and then included was this amazing
Yes.
specimen.
All right, first question is for Alexis. Any Squadron 42 shirts soon?
Well, yes, actually. So we're going to be selling a bunch of Squadron 42 merchandise to go along with CitizenCon. So on the 10th, we'll be launching an updated Squadron 42 t-shirt. We're going to also have a Squadron 42 travel mug available. It'll be like the Star Citizen one, but Squadron 42. And we're also going to be doing the patch set, and we'll have a special version for subscribers with a subscriber patch.
Cool. And what does the patch set include besides the subscriber patch?
It's the RSI logo, Star Citizen, and Squadron 42.
Very cool.
And then subscribers get a special 4th subscriber patch.
Gotcha. And the new Squadron 42 shirt has a different back
It does.
and a fixed neck.
Yes, we changed the neckline because we were not happy with the last one. So it should be a
Yeah.
better, improved neckline for you guys.
It's a neck of a shirt.
Nope.
No.
And I'm excited about that. The only reason I don't wear my Squadron 42 shirt is I don't like the neck. It
Yeah.
bothers me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I was wearing last time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm happy to get a new Squadron 42 shirt.
All right, nice virtual product integration, guys.
Integration. Integration.
Oh, we should also, I'm sorry to take this
No.
part over. We should also mention that the track jackets, they're currently on discount, but, we were doing that for pre-orders. So if you want to get them at the discounted price, you've got another week to do so.
That's a great way to look like a Hollywood star, like Chris Roberts.
Yeah.
Did we plug the track jacket in yesterday's ATV, Ben?
Well, I didn't actually watch the finished edit of ATV,
Yes, we
but
did.
we did in the when we shot it.
Yes, we left it in the show.
Okay.
What ships are going to be sold during CitizenCon?
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah. I'm going to say wait and see.
Yeah. One especially cool ship will be sold during CitizenCon. A ship you haven't seen before, unless you're one of the folks upstairs, in which case you probably have seen it.
In which case, why are you watching? Get back to work.
Or come down and say hi.
Or come down and say hi. We have lots of room.
We did.
Sort of.
Nope. How is the Cutlass feedback going? I've got some emails out to Nick Elms and some folks in Foundry 42. No information on the Cutlass yet, guys. We're still chasing it down.
You know, the last time you said that, we got all these responses like, "You're just throwing the UK under the bus." No, they're the people who are building the colors. We want them to answer the colors questions.
Yes.
This is really funny to me, considering that I've also read on the forums the last time we sent something to the UK, people said, "Oh, this means they're going to save it. UK saves everything."
I'm just gonna
So,
stand
really.
right here.
'Cause
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
we-
on
Look,
this.
it's shipshape.
Hi, Shipshape.
Hey guys.
Uh,
So I have some cool news for you guys. We have figured out who's going to be taking over the ship stuff for LA. We have a rock star on the production team over in the Austin office. His name is Mark Hong. He is out here right now. He's upstairs. He's going to swing by in a little bit, and I can introduce you guys. He is going to be working remotely for a little while, coming out here probably about half the time to get acquainted while he hands off some of the stuff he's working on now. And he's going to be in this office full time. I think the first week of December is the plan right now. So, I'm training him up. Just want to let you guys know he's doing an awesome job. Everything's going to be great, and you're going to get to meet him later today.
Well, this is not going to be great because we're all going to miss you.
He can still be great. You can miss me, and he's still great.
Yeah, I just want to say, when you started here, I didn't know what to think of you, honestly, but you've done a fantastic job, and we're going to miss you.
Thank you. I'm going to miss you guys too.
Who are we talking about?
Justin.
Oh, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to tell you.
Justin's leaving?
No, Lisa is leaving for a great new opportunity that we're pretty jealous of, I think.
On to happy things. Ask me ship questions.
Hey, Lisa, was that an image of the interior of the Herald that we snuck into yesterday's Shipshape without mentioning it at all?
You guys have the link. You can look at the images we're dropping.
Mm-hmm. So,
They can't handle
I
the
think
images
someone
we're
was saying
dropping.
once too. There was a ship in one of the manufacturer style guides that I don't know, there were I forget why because I was still pretty new, and they were just like, "Oh, is that ship on there in the style guide?" And I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, that was the F8 Lightning before.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was it. That was it.
Yes, but
yeah.
if you only read a transcript, you may have missed that we had 2 interior shots of the Herald in yesterday's Shipshape. So if you haven't seen them, check that out.
Yeah, we were talking about Matt Sherman joined me. We were talking about placing components on our ships and where they're going to be and how that works design-wise. And we showed some of the layouts with where those spots are going to be on certain ships, and the Herald was one of them. I just told him I was like, go find like the coolest, most interesting ships, and of course.
And it should be noted that those were images of white boxing for the interior.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
White box. Yeah, white box.
Yeah.
Those images were.
So it still has room to get even cooler
Yeah.
once it gets built out.
It's not exactly what it's going to look like in your
Yeah.
hangar, obviously.
So,
Let's see.
that's an interesting idea. Could we release the style guides for fan work, so fans could base their own artwork off the style
Yeah, I think
guides?
once we have them all finalized and once we're working off of them, I don't see any problem with that.
We'll keep it in mind.
Will the Hornet series? No, I don't think. I don't know the answer to that one. Will the Idris be ready when Multi-Crew comes out? I don't think so, but I'd have to check with the UK.
No, I
Yeah.
No current plans to sell the F8 Lightning guys. And that includes what we were talking about for SitCon. No plans for the F8 Lightning.
Let's see. People are asking when we're going to see the Crucible. We can't answer those questions, guys. We're on the super final stretch where we pretty much have the look that we want, and we just we're working on some concept art that highlights some of the cool functionality. So on the production side, on the development side, we're wrapping up, but I can't speak for these guys and their plans.
Yeah. Any question that involves the word when, guys, probably not going to be able to answer. Of course, after I say that, the CCU system is coming along, and we are hopeful next week.
Yes, we're hoping to launch that just before CitizenCon.
Yep.
People are asking about the Carrack. I don't know. People are asking about the Constellation. The Constellation is actually going really well. We have a bunch of guys, almost all of the artists, honestly, in the LA office have sort of like banded together for the final push to get it as good as we can. And we just had a review on it the other day. We're having daily just quick. This is what I'm working on. This is what I'm working on to make sure that, you know, everyone's handing everything off pretty quickly as we're finishing up all the peripheral parts. So it's going really, really well and really fast since we have everyone on it.
No feedback thread for ATV anymore, guys. We already get feedback on the YouTube comments. We get feedback on the Comlink comments. We get feedback on Reddit. We've got plenty of areas for feedback, so we didn't feel like we needed to add a fourth one every single week.
Yeah, you know, we started really rough. We wanted to know what direction you wanted us to take. I feel like we've kind of, I wouldn't say perfected by any means, but we know what we are now.
We know where we want to go.
We'll take our feedback organically at this point. And you know, one thing we want to get across is it's not all about ATV. In the past, I think there's been kind of some sort of focus on, they're just spending another time doing video. It's a means to an end. This is how we get information to you. We don't want it to seem like we're trying to be TV stars or YouTube celebrities or anything like that.
There's a really good question about the Endeavor. How many modules or pods, I guess, are planned for the Endeavor? I'll let Ben decide how much he wants to tell you, but he actually gave us this huge write-up like maybe a month ago. It was awesome. It got me excited looking through it, of like 5 different categories and different specialty pods, and like 20 or 30 different ideas in there. So there's a lot of them, but I think we just kind of prioritize the ones that came out for the sale, and the others are kind of, we want to get ships out to you first before more Endeavor pods.
Yeah, I think it'll be a while before we see additional pods. We have plenty of ideas. It's just a matter of having the time to connect them with design, actually build them out. You know, you guys have a lot of pods already, so.
No, we do not monetize our YouTube page.
No.
Because that would add ads. And that's annoying.
Ads suck.
No news on the Drake Dragonfly. Nothing's moved on that one yet.
Can the Endeavor land?
So the idea.
Question.
Yes, it can land is the short answer. What we're thinking of for the hangar is that just the Explorer module would be the part that lands, and you fly up to your science complex in orbit.
That's actually a really good question because we had discussions about that in some of our meetings.
Yeah.
Will we ever be able to drive our rovers around our hangars?
Yes.
Any news on the Avenger? No, sorry. Oh, come around here. Okay.
You can take my seat.
Yep. Joining us
Only
now.
stay for
Hey guys, this
30
is
seconds.
this is Mark Hung. I mentioned him a little bit earlier. He is, as I said, currently in the Texas office, and he's out here so I can work with him and teach him all of my ship magic this week.
Yep, I've been learning a lot. It's a lot of information, and I'm excited about it. It's pretty cool.
He's doing a lot of engineering related stuff in Texas right now. So unfortunately, you have kind of a job and a half right now because you still have to do
Yeah.
all of your stuff you haven't handed off yet.
Yeah, we're working on getting a PTU release together. I work with the network and server team pretty heavily, and the back-end services and whatnot. And we're working on some issues right now that are blocking QA from testing and let people begin to get into the build. So it's
And I
kind
tried to bring him down
in the
with
middle
me.
of that right now.
He's like, I'm putting out so many fires. I was like, go do that first.
Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. It'll be a little bit of a bummer to say bye to some of the people in Austin, but I'm excited to come out here and work with this team and work with the art team and get into a new department and see what's going on with all that. So, but the Austin team is great. Every single person out there is a pleasure to work with, and I'm sure I'll have the same experience out here. So I'm
You know,
looking
I went through this about a year ago, and anything I can do to help with your transition, let me know.
Okay, cool. I will. I'll be hitting you up more than you want me to, probably. On that.
Yeah, man. Any help you need, any help at all,
Yeah.
go to Ben.
Will do. But yeah, sorry to just stop in and run.
Oh, no,
just
that's
to
what this
say
is
hi to
for.
everybody.
That's what this is for. So.
And go back. I have to get back and do some more firefighting.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you for swinging by.
Hey, Mark.
Good job. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Here's a question that comes up often. I don't think we've addressed it in a while. What's the difference between CIG and RSI?
Ooh, that is a good one.
So initially, CIG was the entire company, and RSI was the fictional organization. Now we use RSI as the name of one of our subgroups. but I am honestly not sure which one. Because we have different business entities. There's Foundry 42 UK, Foundry, all those, and RSI is one of those now. But I can't tell you which one it is because I don't know. Is so still working?
Yeah, I was
Do
like,
you
the
know?
one who would know is.
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
It's lawyer stuff.
Well, I don't want to die
Right.
today, so.
It's always let's see.
People are asking about constellation modularity. That's actually a really good question too. So right now, all the guys that we have working upstairs are just working on the base, the Andromeda. I've actually been busy this week putting together some scheduled projections for what those guys are going to do afterwards and how many people we might want to move on to variants and modules versus how many people we might want to move on to other ships. So I'm putting together a bunch of options and getting all that info for that decision to be made hopefully early next week.
Since follow up to your hangar question, Ben, folks are asking if you leave the drive section and the science section up in orbit, what stops people from stealing it?
I can't answer that question right now, but we have a lot of ships where you'll leave most of it in orbit, and it won't be easily stolen.
Yeah, I imagine if you park them above Terra,
Yeah.
you're probably safe. You park them above Sol, you're probably safe. You park them above Nyx,
Yeah, and in fact, one thing we've looked at for larger ships is having sort of an orbital dockyard that your bulk of your ships remains on, and you go down in a shuttle. But none of that is absolute yet. So
I'm
it's
gonna
still,
take your chair. Thanks. People are saying you're tearing me apart, Lisa. I've never seen the room, but I've had so many people yell that at me that I feel like I have almost.
What?
The
Have you
Room?
seen the movie The Room?
No.
Apparently, it's this is the way it was described to me. I haven't seen it. Apparently, it's a really bad cult classic film, and there's really cheesy acting, and there's a famous line where someone goes, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa." And I've never seen the movie, but I am very familiar with that line.
you probably also have to suffer through that Simpsons song every birthday.
Actually, no one sang it to me on my birthday this year, and I'm okay
Oh,
with that.
Man.
I'm okay with that. I will say and this was sad, this was right after I gave my 2 weeks notice too. On my birthday, like all of the art guys, all my ship guys, like came over to my desk and they sang happy birthday to me, and it was awful. They were so bad, but it tugged at the heartstrings.
It was so bad that you quit
They
right
were-
then and there.
I can't take this anymore. It was adorable because some of them are these guys who like try to be tough sometimes, and it's like you can't imagine them singing, and then they were singing. Let's see.
So, anything we can say about the Archimedes?
We have Gurmuk working on that right now, and it's going pretty well. I haven't seen it too recently, but yeah, it's going good. He most recently did the Vanguard.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tonight, Gurmuk will be live streaming his Gnome
That's right.
Gnomon.
I've said it wrong enough times, and they've all corrected me, but I know how to say it.
So if you're interested in learning about Gurmuk and his 3D processes,
He's great.
tune in for that.
Yep.
So
Gurmuk,
that's tonight?
It's tonight,
Yes,
yeah.
tonight.
I thought it was next week.
I think it's tonight.
It's tonight. Because I was already talked to him about getting footage that maybe we can show a clip on ATV.
oh,
Maybe.
he'd be great. Yeah.
We're gonna try.
Gurmuk is our only ship concept artist in this office. They have a few over in the UK too, but he's the only one here, and he's fantastic.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Well, I'd be curious about the progress of ships after I go. I will. It's gonna be like on the fence. If I was saying before, we could do all this constellation stuff, or we could do all this stuff. It's gonna be on the fence if that decision is made before I leave. So I'm gonna be like going crazy. I'm still not gonna tell you anything. Like my first day, I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, this is what. And no. You guys are gonna have to wait.
Now, are you allowed to say what you're going to be going and doing, or is that
I
secret?
don't really want to steal.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're all proud of you, though.
Thanks. Can I upgrade my character to an Idris? No. These are different ships.
I think they made in the new CCU system.
If and only if theaters is available.
Makes a lot
Which
more
it's not.
sense.
Yes. The CCU system will cover ships that are currently on sale. So if you can't go in and buy the ship now, you won't be able to CC you to it.
Mhm.
So it doesn't grant you special privileges. It just makes things, existing functionality easier.
Is there a chance to hear more about the Benny Merchant in this year? Probably not. The most is, like, we might have an idea of when it's gonna start getting work next year. I know it's kind of on our, first tier of ships, so we wanna make sure it's tackled, but, ships take a long time, so it probably won't get started before, it won't get started before the end of this year. Sorry. Freelancers in the UK, I have to follow up with them and find out where it's at. I think they have some people working on it, but I don't know for sure.
Is Justin going to wear that money hat all the time now?
Yes. Yes. It looks
should-
better on him than me. I've ceded to him.
You should wear it with Mark's gold shirt, and then it'll just gold everything.
No, Mark's gold shirt got up and ran away months ago.
I know.
We don't know the whereabouts of Mark's gold
Get a
shirt.
new
Your
one.
hat might attract it. Maybe it'll just run
Yeah,
up to
it's
Justin.
like magnetic.
It ran off with Pirate Wong. Let's see. Will the CCU system open options for limited time sales when those ships go on sale?
Yes, it will.
What else we at?
Will the 890 jump have at least minimal medical facilities? I'll be honest, I don't know what's planned for the base of that ship, but it's a pretty big ship with a lot of modules. With a lot of room for modularity. So I would be surprised if there weren't some sort of variant with some sort of medical abilities, but I'm not 100% sure.
For most Endeavor questions, guys, remember we've got 3 Q&As coming over the next week. So and there's also a thread in the official announcement section where you can post your questions there. So that's probably where you're going to find most of your Endeavor information.
Status of the Starfarer. UK is currently working on that. I don't know how many people they have on it. I think 2 or 3, which is a good amount. So I know that they are making progress, but I haven't seen it particularly soon. We're trying to, like I said, by manufacturer, split it up a little bit more, and that's one of the first ships of that type that they're doing to this level. So they're hoping to take a lot of that stuff and bring it to some other ships afterwards.
Including the Endeavor, because that's
Including
a
the Endeavor,
mixed design.
yeah.
Lots of questions about the FPS play tests. I would wait for tonight's FPS post to find out.
We're all waiting for that.
Yeah, we've been so busy here this week that if they were going on, we weren't part of it.
I
Fortunately,
believe they were not able to, they had wanted to do one today, but they weren't able to. It was some entirely uninteresting blocker that they fixed quickly. But you guys know how that is.
yeah. But we'll find out more in tonight's FPS post, hopefully.
We should also talk about the PTU. We're not going to the PTU today, but very, very soon we are. So, but we've ruled out PTU for today.
Okay. Can you talk at all about what's expected in 1.3?
I can't talk much about it. What's that?
It's a secret.
It's not a secret in that we're trying to hype you up for it. It's just I think there's not that much to say. It's the first build after the Great Merge, which has been a ongoing death march, but that we have survived and now can release playable builds again.
Yeah, I think this one's a little more for us than it is for you guys. It's about getting our stuff, about getting all the builds together.
Can any employee boot up the latest testing branch and play the game whenever they want? If you haven't done it in a while, if you haven't booted up the game and played what we have so far, it takes a really, really, really long time if it's been forever. But theoretically anyone can. You just have to make sure you're updating. So.
Yes, as far as
Yeah.
company policy goes, anybody is allowed to get in there and try the game. Most of us do not have the time as much as we'd like to.
We've started having this has actually been really helpful. Production play tests every Friday, where we carve out time and actually say, enforce this, because everyone gets so busy and it's easy to be like, oh no, but we're starting to be a little more diligent about it, and it's been great because every time we're like, oh hey, this little thing right here would be great if we addressed it. So we've started those like a few weeks ago, and they've been really helpful.
Lots of questions about posters because of our new background. Alexis, would you like to say anything?
I talked to Sandy about this. It's something that we know people want, so Nothing in the near future, but certainly in the new year we'll figure that out for you guys.
There's some weird logistical issues we have with posters in the past. We've looked into it, and it just hasn't been viable. I don't know why, but we will continue to try to find a good poster distribution.
And we do have, we'd like to do like a collector's art set. That's been on our radar for a while, so we're also, we know you guys want art, so.
Yeah, getting these things made is only half the battle. Getting them
Yeah,
fulfilled to you.
That's
Fulfillment
our
and
part.
shipping is usually the biggest holdup for us, so.
So,
I saw multiple people asking again about the constellation modularity, so I'll TLDR it one more time. We're making a decision, like probably in the next week or two, about whether we're gonna do a lot more modularity stuff next, or if we're gonna focus on some ships and what resources are gonna go where. So right now we're just working on the Andromeda, but it's likely that we'll keep at least a few people on that stuff, so it'll probably be rolling out later, but I don't know when these guys are gonna release it. People were asking about the Herald too. Again, right now we're working on the base. That's one of the other ships that we're trying to decide how much we want to give resources there versus Constellation. So hopefully more information on that soon.
Let's see what else we got. Will larger ships have a more complicated startup sequence than the hop in and turn the key fighters that we currently have? It's probably a question for designers.
Yeah, almost certainly, but we'll see.
If one shows up today, we'll ask. Yeah, design questions might be a little tough. You guys, we don't have a designer here at the moment. Actually, we'll just give Justin all the design questions.
Okay, I'm ready.
Lando or Ben, will you fly with me in my Super Hornet while I play the role of R2-D2? No.
Sure.
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's the difference between our personalities.
You want it too bad. No. Something's fishy. Are there going to be any new models of ships anytime soon? I'm assuming they're talking like the die-cast ones.
We're working out the Constellation models first, and then we will move on to the possibility of other models.
I think we still have Constellation models, don't we?
We do, but we need to fulfill the smaller version of the Constellation model.
Oh, good call.
We got to get that all sorted out, and then in the future we'll definitely consider it, because I would like models of all of our ships.
I have many display cases full of many ship models. I would like to put Star Citizen models in there too.
I want like a little Endeavor with removable pods.
I feel like
I
I
feel
just
like that's
glanced
a
at the
Lego
screen.
set.
I was
Yeah.
reading questions. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm Ben's shoulder angel or shoulder devil.
Lando, you're so Hollywood, man. I don't understand. Thank you.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
I choose to take it as a compliment.
Perspective.
Question marks.
Monthly
Uh,
report. People are saying, is there going to be one? I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but I know that there is one because I wrote the entire LA art one.
I can address that. There will be a monthly report. The internal deadline to get it to us was today. We are doing this one same day as CitizenCon, because so many people in the company this past month have been working on very cool things for CitizenCon that we can't talk about yet. So we made the decision for the monthly report this time around. Have people write it as though CitizenCon has happened and all the stuff has been revealed, and then we'll publish it the same day as CitizenCon, so you can get an actual picture of what we're looking at, what we've been doing, instead of just, I did something secret I can't talk about. October 10th is monthly report.
I've actually been chasing down images for you all morning, Ben.
I appreciate that.
Let's see.
Disco looks like a young, handsome George Lucas.
Oh,
that-
I can see it.
is
I
that
can see the
what's
George
happening?
Lucas.
Yeah, you're no longer Mandy Patinkin, you're George Lucas.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
what's that say?
Cybok.
Luckenbill? What was his first name?
I don't
I remember his last name is
All I
Luckenbill.
know is he's not Sean Connery.
Shakari.
What's the best restaurant around the office? There's so many of them.
Oh.
They're all expensive, though.
They are all expensive.
We have an exceptional Sbarro.
He's not lying. It is the best Sbarro I've ever
It's an
been.
exceptional Sbarro.
Yeah. I still have yet to eat there.
I like there's a good sushi place nearby. But I have not eaten there since been here because it's not a lunch place. We all the best coffee shops.
The Hope class has the separatable Explorer cap, just like the
Yes, same,
regular one.
same base
It's,
ship.
it's the same hull.
$900
Yeah.
from 90 million. People are saying.
So that question comes up quite a bit.
Oh, wow.
We're like $900 away from 90.
Does anybody need a hug?
I do.
Yes.
Well, anybody.
Hug.
Oh, wait, what was the question?
We'll hug you, community.
I'm not part of this.
Found Lisa's cutoff point.
She's
It's hugging the community.
It's group hugs over the internet.
group hugs are you never
I can do
on the
hugs
other
over the
side.
internet. I can do group hugs,
Yeah.
but group hugs over the
Together.
internet.
Yeah.
Will we keep LTI if we CC you to another ship? Yes.
Yes, that's the point
That's-
that's the point of CCUing in the first place.
The entire point of CCU. Otherwise, you could just melt the package and buy the other package.
Yeah.
The whole reason CCU exists is to keep your insurance status and whatever other goodies are attached to a ship.
Yeah. So yeah, when you see the new CCU system, remember this was all to help you original backers. Can't stress that enough.
Yep. Keep your packages.
I saw somebody asking about the concierge citizen cards, about what does it mean by not personalized. It means it won't have your name on it. That's what that means. But it will be a just for concierge thing.
Yes. Turns out doing a metal engraving, one metal engraving for everybody who wanted was pretty tough.
Yeah, we did personalized citizen cards early on, and that was
I mean, we still
We're
get
st-
we still
yeah.
get tickets about them, quite honestly. So problems with them, I should say.
All right, but we get this question quite a lot. If they have LTI on a ship, is it still possible to permanently lose that ship forever?
I don't know of a way to permanently lose it. I mean that's
Do
one of
something illegal,
LTI.
like world illegal.
Yeah, maybe some. I don't want to speculate honestly because people will go crazy. So
Yeah. I think,
no,
I think that's-
LTI means you keep it.
I think that's something that'll be explored with the PU team.
Yeah.
You know, if someone's trying to run insurance scams, you know, duplicating ships,
Yeah, the
stuff
insurance
like
scam
that.
stuff for sure.
Yeah.
No news on Avenger or Herald modular parts yet right now.
Hi, Dennis.
That is such a funny scene.
Why, we just saw you in chat.
Huh?
We just saw you in chat.
No, but I'm gonna go get it. No, turn her back around. I wanna get a picture
I should never have discovered the ability to turn the camera on.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
I'm gonna abuse that in the coming weeks.
Just carry it around.
I
You know what? You should just get a GoPro.
Well, I'm curious what we have done that has amused Dennis so greatly because
He, I think it was just us sitting here.
Maybe the
huddled
hug.
together.
Maybe it was the hug.
Yeah.
You didn't see the hug. Oh wait, he did.
He might have, yeah.
Might have.
Dennis is always watching.
Someone was asking which ship is most similar to the Serenity. I think I said this once. A few people have told me that it is probably the Freelancer, but because I think I asked that question, or it somehow came up in my interview. Actually, I remember. They,
I think the Carrick.
yeah, that's what they were saying.
Pretty-
Either the Freelancer or the Carrick.
Yeah.
the carrot kind of in size, but the freelancer more in spirit. 'Cause
Yes.
it's supposed to be a transport
Yes.
like the.
Yeah.
Turns out we didn't rip it off 1-1.
I
Yeah.
always felt like the Freelancer is kind of like Freelancer for two, except it actually has lots of guns on it.
Folks in chat are telling us that we are $900 away from 90 million.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Would it be awesome if that happened during the stream?
That's also what they're saying.
Oh, okay.
Or at least before I leave.
Yes, I hope that before you leave next week, we make.
I know,
900.
right? I was like, I hope so. Like,
I'm not asking for a lot. I never said I was.
Here's an interesting one. What ship that you currently own do you plan to start out with in the PU?
I'm going to start with an Aurora. I want the whole, in fact, I was just shocking with the beer for the beer god of all people. The experience of privateer, starting off in your Tarsus, getting enough, scraping together enough credits to earn that jump drive,
Oh, wait,
and
you gotta
then
come in on this.
coming into the bigger universe for the first time. There's nothing like that feeling, and I want that in Star Citizen, so I will be starting with an Aurora.
I'm gonna start with a Constellation. It was the first ship I backed. I pledged for. I still want that. I want that Millennium Falcon feeling. I've never been much of a stunt fighter, dogfighter kind of person in games. So I'm gonna start with my Aurora. But again, I want to start someplace and have someplace to go. So I appreciate starting low.
I personally am a badass fighter pilot, which is proven now.
Yes. So I don't think anybody can deny that. Yes.
Yes, I saw one comment in the thread about it earlier. Where they go, "Ben's flying isn't impressing me." Well,
You're wrong.
of yours, buddy.
Yes. Yes. I think we can objectively say that if Ben's flying in Wing Commander didn't impress you, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
And you should feel bad.
You should feel bad. Just gonna leave it. Just gonna let it hang there a bit. How can we fast forward time so we can watch CitizenCon right now? If you figure it out, let us know.
No, do not let us know, because if there's one thing we want, it's more time before CitizenCon.
That's true.
Yeah.
True. Oh, they're saying 90 million confirmed.
Awesome. That is, it's insane.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The guy with the money hat is back there.
You get the guy with the money hat.
Duck Army.
Yeah, the money hat is what did it, I think.
It was the money hat that
Brought
did
us
it.
luck.
It's a money hat.
The money hat gets
See?
you.
There's gonna be memes of you in your hat.
It did it.
Hey, Stormfire in chat, did you send me something this week? Was that you? I actually lost
Everybody
the card
dance,
when I was
no.
opening it, but I think it was you. Let me know if that was you who sent me something this week. Before I say what it is.
So let me try at least to have a little humility about making $90 million.
Subliminal hat message.
It's just insane. I remember starting out with Sandy and Chris and Dave Haddock, and we never dreamed of anything
If
like
you want
this.
something that week, just wear a hat.
While we're
Yeah.
saying thank you, Chomp sent freeze-dried ice cream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
wow.
Thank you.
I've never
anybody
seen
else
it in
here?
canister form.
Yeah, me neither.
want to
This
try
is-
that
this is
before
like
I leave.
The
I've never
bomb
had
shelter
that.
pack or something, you know, it's like, yeah.
That looks
Has
delicious.
anyone else
Yeah,
had this?
stunning.
Does anyone else have the freeze-dried ice cream?
No, how is it?
I'm going to this
Oh,
afternoon.
not yet, but I
I've
imagine
had,
it's just
I've
like
had the astronaut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna this afternoon.
I know, I wanna
Here,
try it.
It's got to be the same stuff.
Yeah.
Ben, why don't you finish your dissertation on 90 million?
I want to try
No,
it.
I just want to.
No, not yet.
We
Gotta
should
get
do a
it.
live taste test.
Yeah, sure. Let me see if we have a can opener.
I just want to thank everybody. We wouldn't be here without. I can't. It's incredible. It's
I'll say
incredible.
this, like, even though the people here are super incredible, like, the community has been probably the coolest thing about working here. Like, you guys are so respectful and excited, and you have so much passion, and it's been amazing. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
90 million strong.
Really?
yeah, during the stream, like, just
It's
now.
just
right?
just now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, Sandy's here.
I am. I just saw the new offices. They're very exciting. And Stacy's off today, so I had to go do that. Here, I'll scoot this way.
Try that again.
Right there.
Hello, look at you. You're like, doesn't Mayweather wear that?
Yeah. We're bringing this money to good luck charm.
All right.
Man.
Well, I guess it worked because we're.
Can we get the money hat in our hangers?
I know, I'm going
Like
to
where
wear
you
every,
started.
every reverse now.
My eyes aren't. I'm not
That's
ready
the
to
money
take
hat.
my
Yes,
sunglasses off just yet.
Money hat can be future hanger flare.
So they're looking good, Ben. I don't know if you want to share the office with me, but
Yeah.
let's see.
What you got?
Yeah.
What?
What do you have?
Do you have anything we can share?
No. I
Oh, I
can't.
thought you had something.
Sorry. It's terrible, right? I just kind of. Sorry, I can't share.
We'll see it soon enough.
Yeah.
Well, that was a tease.
Well, I maybe can post a picture, but it just doesn't look like much.
But it's gonna be cool.
Oh, it's gonna be very cool from everything I've seen.
It's, you know what, I want to correct that. It's not 1515 vision, it's 2015.
Yes.
I went back and looked at my eye examination thing, it's 2015.
Did you look at it from 15 feet away?
Where you were finding out.
Exactly. Gosh.
Well, it's not like any of us knew any better. We all said it.
Not my area of expertise.
Were you able to find a can opener?
But you're not an ophthalmologist.
It says a lot about this place that we have bottle openers, but not can openers.
Oh, in the kitchen drawer.
You don't have a can
Yeah.
opener?
Priorities.
For free dried ice cream?
I just looked.
Oh, it's probably in the
What are you
dishwasher.
trying to open?
The can of freeze dried.
We were
ice
gonna do a
Ah.
live freeze can
Yeah.
dried ice cream.
But if we don't
cake.
try it today, we'll try it next week.
Can
There you go.
occur is
So-
gone along with the immense
I know.
Yeah, it's gone together. Anyway, thanks again, John, for the ice cream gift. We'll try it next week.
Yes.
Wait, what? We got ice cream gifts?
Yep.
It's a freeze-dried ice cream.
Yes,
Freeze-dried.
it's the
You
ice
ever
cream
had
from the
the,
Hornet commercial.
Like the NASA ice cream, more or less?
No.
We were gonna do a live.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just taking my sunglasses off.
It's all right. We're completely off
We
the
have,
rails at
we
this point.
have, we have sunglasses.
We're off the rails at this point.
So, it's like
So-
freeze-dried, it's really.
Oh,
So-
what happens? You put water with it?
What are we doing this week? Are we doing anything interesting this weekend?
What are we doing this weekend? I am sleeping for the first Saturday in quite a while.
What is it?
I don't know, you wanna go to some Star Wars or something?
I want to play the X-Wing miniature game.
All right, let's do that.
But I remember to bring home the playmat.
All right.
And we can find a table big enough to play it.
Okay. let's do
I
it.
was just using
Maybe we
the
can come and use the
cabinet
comics room.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I wonder if I misplaced it. I'm gonna look.
We take generous advantage of the conference room for our role-playing games and such.
No, I don't use Paul Mitchell. I use Head and Shoulders.
What?
We were talking about our shampoos earlier. And-
Our regimen.
Yes, Ben uses a very fancy shampoo, and I use a very
It's
not
actually
fancy.
not
What
fancy.
shampoo?
It's not that it's fancy. It's a good
It's got a fancy name.
consumer.
Tresemme.
What
Well, if
shampoo
you
do you
use the
use, Ben?
studio.
I use green apple head. I use green apple Head and Shoulders. So
Paul Mitchell's a good brand though.
they're saying you look so Hollywood Sandy with your
I know,
sunglasses.
I'm not, I can't cope because the building site was bright and that
Oh,
light.
no.
Also,
that
there's
light
a,
is
there's
really
a
bright.
light.
There's a light,
There's
like,
a light
right in
shining.
there.
Yeah,
right
we
in
have
the
stage
back.
lights on, guys, so
Yeah.
that you can see us. It's all part of the setup.
We don't really look like this.
The future's so bright, she needs shades.
Wow.
No, Ben.
Wow.
It's really that you guys, the fans shine so bright that we need
Oh.
shade.
There we
Oh.
go.
Oh, Justin's getting in the mix.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I hate you so much. Let's see. All right, guys. So let's wrap it up. Let's get one or two last questions before we're done for the day. Let's see. Some questions that we might realistically answer. No questions about s'morios. I love s'morios, but they don't make them anymore. No, we do not have an intern program.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Will the Taurus be flight ready when the Andromeda goes live? Probably not.
Probably not. I think it'll be Andromeda first,
Yeah.
and then the others will follow.
Yeah, we're gonna get the base going and then build the variants out from that.
Are we getting close to 1 million fans, by the way?
We are.
Yeah, we're getting very close to a million citizens.
Who will be Citizen 1 million?
Ooh, we
Citizen
should do something
one.
for that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, not some trolls alt.
No, that wouldn't be.
We'll have an airlock ceremony for that one.
Who's a better pilot, Sandy or Ben? We had a.
Yeah.
No,
we
I
had
heard
a
that,
series
I
on
heard that Ben did really well in the Wing Commander live stream.
He did.
so-
Well, I think after you kicked his butt in flight school, he started practicing.
I don't think it's a secret that I'm much better at Wing Commander than I am at Arena Commander, but
It'll come with time. You've played Wing
Yeah.
Commander a whole lot more than you've played.
a little bit, a little bit.
All right, guys, that wraps up our show for this week. This has been Reverse the Verse for Friday, October 2nd, 2015. Your community manager, Jared Huckabee. That's your Ben Lesnick,
That's
Director of
Ben
Lesnick. Ben Lesnick.
Wow.
Lisa,
My bad.
Lisa Hanian, thanks for joining us. That's Justin Money Mayweather. Our Vice President of Marketing, let me get out of her way, Sandy Gardner. And our subscription manager, Alexis Lesnick. It's all reversed. It's all reversed.
I know.
And off to the left here, actually working. Look at this. It's not a joke. It's always working. That's toast. That's toast. We'll see you again next week, guys.
But tune in later today. We're going to have the
Should I-
FPS report, of course, and the Q&A on the Endeavor. So.
I
Yep.
should take a picture of us. Okay.
Okay. Dennis came by and took a picture.
Dennis came by and took
Yep.
a picture?
Yes.
He was very
Take
amused by us.
Dennis's.
Oh, but Lisa, come on. Oh, no, Lisa's there. Okay.
There you go.
Toast. Quickly.
Toast, you
We're
gotta
gonna
get
take a
in.
picture. We're gonna take a picture. Oh, we're gonna leave it on while they take a picture. We're gonna watch them take a picture. It's so meta.
Get in there. Where I can't see you. Even with my 2015 vision. Oh, Ben, you're blocking Jared. There we go. Very nice. Very good. Thank you.
Yay!
See you next time, everybody.